Hey gang, long time no see. It's the Twisted Dice-Slinger with me, the old Dice-Slinger. Things have been kind of busy. My beloved was in the hospital for a few days last week, so I really haven't had a chance to make any videos. I want to try to rectify that. And once again, we're in the lovely kitchen of our home. Still trying to get the studio set up, but had some delays. Anyway, okay. As many of you may or may not know, I do probably the majority of my game mastering, our DMing online, and kind of run into a little problem that's kind of been very persistent since I started using virtual tabletops, and that is getting I'll get players to sign up for a game, but then they won't show up or show up every once in a while. And as y'all know, if you play with VVTs like Foundry or Roll20, is that just like an actual table, there's only so many chairs at that table. And if someone isn't showing up and won't drop out, or drop out of the game, it keeps that place occupied. Now, of course, you can always, go and up your players needed, but let's be real. No one wants to run 35 players. All right. Okay, that's just me. At least I don't want to. I'm more comfortable. I can run large groups, but I'm more comfortable around 4 to 6 players. I guess some of my best groups have been 5 players. And now I realize that things come up, just like what happened to me, and sometimes you cannot make every session. But it's kind of annoying and or bothersome when someone doesn't or consistently doesn't show up and never lets you know why. You try to message them, try to contact them and say, hey, are you still interested? You still want to play? Nothing back. Or, hey, yeah, I'll be there next session. And what happens? They don't show. And, you don't want to be a dick about it and, and kick them from the game. But sometimes you have to, just because you've got other people contact you saying, hey, I really want to play in your campaign, but, it's full up. But when in reality, yes, it's full up on paper, but in reality, you've only got maybe 3 or 4 players that are consistent. And let's say you've got space for 8, and all your slots are filled, but only 4 showing up. That leaves 4 dead spaces, as far as I'm concerned, at your table. If you got 4 people not showing up, that's like 4 dead spaces. You got people out there, wanting to get in on your campaign or your game, but they can't. And and it kind of makes you the bad guy when you go to kick people out. But sometimes you have to do it anyway. That's just that to me, that's just one of the bad things about virtual tabletop games is there seems to be a lot of people who sign up for games just to sign up, it's almost like they're trying to block. They're trying to take up all the chairs, in the virtual world. Maybe that's not their intention, but to me, it's just don't. I guess that's what I'm saying. As a player, I wouldn't want to sign up for games that I have no intention of participating in. I mean, that's just wrong. Of course, like I said, and I'm sure that a lot of people who do that, they probably have every intention of playing those games. But I also feel like there's a bunch of people out there who are just running around, watching the, looking for players. Reading like on Roll20, going, oh, I'll join that game, I'll join that game, I'll join that game, I'll join that game, I'll join that. Oh, that sounds fun, And they're just doing it like they have nothing better to do but to sign up for games. I mean, and like I said, as a GM, it's really frustrating for me because, you get all these, if you said something, wow, I got a lot of players want to play my game, but then only a few of them actually ever show up. I mean, so I guess what I'm saying is I understand there are times where you cannot, that no one can make every session. Hell, as a game master, I've had to cancel because of things happening in the mundane world. What happens? But for the gods of gaming's sake, don't sign up for a game that you cannot participate in. Leave that space free for someone else who wants to really play it. All right, don't sign up just to be signing up. All right, guys, that's it. What I've got. Okay, and I'm not got ready yet, but I'm working on a series for all you young game masters. It's my world building series, and I plan to launch it, part one, next week, and I hope everyone can make it. All right, guys, until then, next time, keep rolling those dice.